Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be finally doing my episode review for Containment, which premiered earlier last week on Tuesday night on the CW. I'm really sorry this is late. It's been a pretty busy week and I've had a lot going on in my life lately, but now I finally have a chance to do my video review, so here it is. And as usual, with review videos like this one, please be warned of massive spoilers are to follow, especially regarding this episode of Containment. This one was a biggie, very biggie. So please be warned that this is going to contain big spoilers. So if you're not caught up on Containment, do not keep watching or listening to this video, as I will be discussing the big reveals. And once you are caught up, come on back and give this video a watch or a listen. I think you'll like what you hear. So that being said, we experienced for the first time in this mini-series our first major character death. We saw the death of poor Miss Katie. You know, in the last episode, she started coughing up blood, which we all know is an immediate symptom of the virus. And because we're getting so close to the end of the mini-series, I honestly thought, well, she's going to be sick, but she'll be sick long enough until they find a cure or create some kind of vaccine where they'll immediately inject it to her and her life will be saved, and she, Jake, and her son will all be able to live life and together as one big happy family once they get out of the cordon. Not the case. They full-on killed her. I mean, they had her symptomatic, bloodied, and basically diseased overall, and it was kind of hard and sad to watch. She was choking up blood while dying, literally dying in Jake's arms, which was of course devastating for him. And then before all that, she had the tearful goodbye with her little boy, talking about how she might be afraid, but she's also proud of him, and she feels strongly in the fact he's going to be okay once all of this is over. And I'm like, what? And the whole time I'm thinking to myself, wow, they're actually doing this. They're actually going to kill her off, huh? You know, I'm kind of glad that they did it the way they did, because I sincerely believed she was going to be really sick for the final episodes, and then in the finale they come up with the cure or the vaccine, whatever, and they immediately give it to her, and then she's all cured, and they go home happily ever after. Not the case. She, basically died. She choked to death on her own blood. She is gone. The final shot of the episode is her dying in Jake's arms. So this was a big episode. I mean, it's close to the end of the miniseries, close to the end of its run, but this was a big one, and I think we're going to see a profound impact, at least on our characters in the hospital. On another note, of course, when Claudia sorry, not Claudia, that's the actress's name, Claudia Black. Dr. The CDC doctor lady, Lamans, I believe her name is, when she, of course, agreed to, call a press conference, I knew she wasn't going to resign. I knew, I was like, nope, she's not going to go off that easy. She's not going to get off that easy. She is going to try to, squirm her way out of this like the snake she is. And sure enough, she blamed the only doctor who is inside the cordon actively pursuing on how to trying to cure this thing, and she blamed it all on him, when in reality it was her fault that this virus was accidentally released in the first place. Plus, she probably authorized the creation of this thing in the beginning, because Leo and oh god, why am I blanking on names? As Leo and the police major, not Jake, not Max. Lex. Sorry about that. As Lex and Leo investigate, they discovered that the real patient Zero was accidentally exposed to this virus, and he had been involved in the creation of this thing under the direct authority of Dr. Lamans, and she probably authorized its birth in the first place. Well, not birth, but creation or usage. So the CDC was illegally creating a potentially devastating biological weapon, and obviously this weapons test worked. I don't think they ever meant for it to get out and infect the populace, but it has. And now, of course, it's all about her survival, so to speak. You know, now she is covering her own ass, and she's doing a hell of a job. It's even discouraging Lex. It even discouraged headstrong, I gotta do what I gotta do reporter Leo. And it discouraged Lex's estranged father, who, even though he's kind of a miserable bastard, he still inspired his son and gave him a little hope and about not giving up. But it discouraged him as well. So now they're kind of left at a dead end here until, you know, he gets a secret message from Leo saying, we're not out of the woods yet. So hopefully they're able to prove that this was indeed her fault and she can be held accountable for her actions. But I feel like the more immediate concern should be, and it is curing the virus in the first place and taking down the cordon and making sure everyone gets out of there alive. And it seems like that's what Jana's going to try to do next week. She and her coworker, the maintenance guy, are going to try to make a run for it out of the cordon. But should you really trust a gang member who is not only an armed gang member who's taken hold of a grocery store, but says that for 5,000 G's they can smuggle you out? I wouldn't be too trusting about that, and I think I would rather wait it out than try to sneak my way out, because even if you do get out, they may shoot you on sight, or they'll immediately put you back into quarantine. Who knows? But a great episode. I mean, it was sad seeing Katie go, but at least the nice old couple got reunited, because I really like that old black guy. I was really worried when he injured his leg, and ooh, it looks like a nasty wound too. But the old man had grit and determination and spirit, and he was able to get back home to his wife, who was also okay, so that was a big relief. At least that was our heartwarming highlight of the episode, was their little reunion. And then, of course, all the downside was Katie dying in Jake's arms, and Lex and his father and Leo trying to figure out what their next move is against Lammers. So I think we only have 2 episodes left, like one more episode, and then after that, the series finale, because as we know, the show was canceled after 1 season. I keep doing this because I don't think it was ever meant to be a full series. They said it was a limited series event, implying it was a mini-series. So everything is going to come to a head in the next 2 episodes. So it's been an exciting ride. I like this show, and I liked it for what it was. I hope you guys have too. Thank you so much for watching this episode review here on the EdWord. Don't forget that Containment, the final 2 episodes of Containment premiere Tuesday nights on the CW. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel to check out more videos like this one. Also, check out my Facebook page in the description down below. I think you'll like what you see. What did you guys think of tonight, of the most recent episode? Please feel free to leave your thoughts, opinions, and feedback down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from everybody. Thanks again. Have a great rest of your weekend. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.